Why do all astronauts experience an unprecedented sense of fear when looking at Earth from the moon or space? What kind of scene could make them choose silence and conceal the truth upon returning to Earth? Let's start by looking at this photo, where the Earth appears faintly blue. This is the first ever photo of Earth from space taken on December 24, 1968, by the astronauts aboard Apollo 8. They confess that the feeling of gazing at Earth from the moon was entirely different from looking at the moon from Earth. Because the moon itself does not emit light, and the surroundings are mostly in complete darkness, it looks desolate and devoid of any signs of life. The oppressive feeling they experienced is something we can hardly fathom. Additionally, due to tidal locking, the moon's rotation has become so slow that it is one of the very few celestial bodies in the universe where the rotation and revolution periods are equal. This makes astronauts on the moon feel like they can't perceive the movement of Earth at all. It's as if a gigantic, motionless eye is suspended in space, appearing incredibly surreal and terrifying. What's most terrifying is that the Earth's surface area is 14 times that of the moon. For astronauts on the lunar surface, the Earth they see has a diameter of only about 1.9 degrees, creating a feeling of being high above and oppressing them directly, leading to a phenomenon known as gigantophobia. Furthermore, Earth's albedo, or its reflectivity, is 4 times that of the moon. Scientists speculate that the Earth appears over 50 times brighter from the moon's perspective than the moon does from Earth's surface, like an immensely massive and dazzling blue sphere. James Irwin, who traveled to the moon aboard Apollo 15, stated that when he looked back at that beautiful and warm Earth, it seemed fragile and delicate, as if it could shatter with a gentle touch. In 2016, a US research team conducted a large-scale survey of astronauts who had been in space. According to the data in the report, when they entered space and looked through the glass of the silky clouds, vast oceans, and land beneath their feet, viewing the entire human habitat from such a different perspective, an indescribable sense of despair overwhelmed them. National boundaries, which had seemed so significant, appeared to vanish, and the clamor of conflict suddenly fell silent. Tears welled up in their eyes, and their souls were baptized. Even their worldviews underwent profound changes. They had never imagined that in the vast cosmos, the existence of Earth could be so fragile and ordinary. Millions of years of evolution, competition, and strife among different populations, all the things that seemed so important lost their original significance in that moment. As Carl Sagan said, "On this blue planet suspended in the universe, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you've heard of, every great leader, every beggar, without exception, will experience a holy circle once again." Once you think about this, an overwhelming sense of sorrow wells up, a profound sense of powerlessness from the heart, a deep-seated defeat. In a sense, those fortunate enough to enter space witnessed a wonder that did not belong to humanity. They personally experienced the boundless expanse of the universe, and the psychological tremors that resulted from this, you and I may never be able to truly comprehend.